Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. Once again, welcome to South Africa Lately, a channel where we discuss South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. We are still on that 1,500 subscribers mood. Yay! Thank you guys for being here. It would be absolutely boring without you. And once we reach a good number like 50k subscribers, I will certainly be on camera so that we interact on a more personal level, so that you get to be familiar with the face behind the account instead of only hearing the voice. Now, with that set aside, things are happening in South Africa, things that we were talking about long time ago, for the longest time now, without seeing them materializing. So it's like our leadership is beginning to have an ear. So if this is from the elections that we had, we did a number during the elections, we did a number because we're beginning to see the results. So Tatu Bantu Holomisa posted a post on Twitter congratulating the Premier of Limpopo, Dr. PHOPHI RAMATHUBA, because now they are trying to move, or let me not say trying, according to her, they are moving away from focusing on tenders. They want to employ people now. So these are the things that we have been talking about over the years, and it didn't seem like it was falling on good ears. So now they are beginning to understand that the tenders, they can't continue with tenders the same way they did before. Because we used to say, we are not saying tenders must stop existing. We are not saying no more tenders. But what we are saying is, as much as you give out tenders, remember that we have to employ people, because the tenders, they don't create employment for the people. They just create small jobs that also leave people with stress, because you still have to have transport, you're earning peanuts. So it didn't really make sense. So now they're saying we're going to be employing people. We're going to do things in-house, Say, no, we are not going to give this one to tenderpreneurs, but we are going to do it in-house. So these are the things that we've wanted to hear for long. And people are saying now, this should not be in Limpopo only. All the provinces should follow suit, which is fair. Because if we are to fight crime in this country, because most of the time, I'm not saying all cases, most of the time, crime comes from poverty, especially where people are robbing people and taking their cell phones, breaking into people's houses. Those are the people that are looking for something. So if you create employment, now people are working, then you are able to control certain things. Though you cannot finish crime with that, but at least you are doing something to make sure that you curb certain forms of crime. Right. So now when we say we want to see this throughout the provinces, some people are like, even this one is still talking. She hasn't started walking the walk, walking the talk. So for now, she's still talking. So we are yet to see if this gets implemented. But when people say it's only words, I do believe that this time around is going to be different. Because if the elections we're coming from is anything to go by, it will be absolute foolishness on their side to be continuing on the talking and no actions. So if we are seeing better things because of the results of the elections that we come from, how do we continue on this? How do we keep things as they are, where people are on the edge, where people understand that actions speak louder than words? So we want something like that. We want to keep it that way. So South Africa looks like it's in a good direction. We are heading towards a good direction. Let us hear what Dr. PHOPHI said.
Budget towards yellow fields. There must be budget towards appointment of the operators, because we want to do this in house. We are going to have the khere. I saw them salivating. But the khere Wednesday, it means now another tender. It's on the public. This is not going to be on any tender. We must re-empower and the mandate of public works to build infrastructure and maintain. Where we're building our roads, we must maintain them. Internal. Why should everything go through a tender? We are fighting because of these tenders.
South Africa.
Hey, Things have really shifted in South Africa. Honestly, truly speaking, this is not the same South Africa we had before the elections. And people, our leaders have started speaking differently. So we supposed to see results for us to believe their words, because they cannot continue like before, where they only talk with no actions. So are you excited? I want to see the same program going throughout the country, where South Africans are waking up, going to work. You know, we grew up in an environment whereby even in the villages, our uncles would prepare their lunch, going to work, you know, construction here, construction there. South Africa was very busy. People were working. So can we have that back? Can we really have that back? So we are looking forward to change. We pulled a number during the elections. I can't even lie. You know what we did there? You know, everyone knows it cannot be business as usual. You gotta pull something, some rap it out of a hat. Do something different. Do something different. Anyway, if you watched up to here, this is South Africa Lately, a channel where we discuss South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. Thank you for watching my videos. Do have a lovely Sunday.